Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. The movies, that is. Welcome, Motion Peeps, to my first genuine review of 2017. In April. Yeah, that Star Wars The Last Jedi review wasn't legit. But let's not dwell on the past. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy was a movie from the past. Wait, I just said we weren't dwelling on the past. Well, now we're talking about the new one. The second one. You can tell I haven't written a script, can't you? I'll go write something now. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The original Guardians of the Galaxy was a huge surprise hit back in 2014. I heard so many people saying this is the most awesome movie ever. And it came out in the same year as the Lego Movie. Everything is awesome! I personally thought it was pretty good. I mean, I really wanted to love it as much as everybody else, but it's not quite. Maybe it was just so overhyped that I expected more than what I actually got. Still good though. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't have the same unrealistically high expectations that everybody else seems to have about this film. Which is why I hope the following statement doesn't come across as sacrilege. Full disclosure, I liked it more than the first one. Yeah, but how am I going to back that up, right? Well, I have my reasons. Firstly, the villain. Now, it's no secret that Marvel have a bit of a villain problem. I mean, they have Loki, and Jeff Bridges in Iron Man 1 was kind of cool. But apart from that, nothing tremendously compelling. And frankly, Ronan in Guardians 1 was a bit of a... I'm sorry, but he was just this big purple dude with a hammer who wanted a magic stone. Because power, as I said. In Guardians 2, however, we get a villain with substance. No, not that kind of substance. But in this universe, who knows? What I mean to say is that it was an interesting character with a bit more depth than we're used to in these films. And he's charismatic and fun to watch too. Of course, though, this is a Guardians film, so we're more likely to be interested in the characters, the action, the laughs, and of course, the music. The compiled score for the original Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, is the stuff of legend. So it's fair to say that the Awesome Mix Volume 2 has a lot to live up to. With the novelty factor gone, however, it didn't quite have the same effect. Still pretty great though, and it automatically expanded my knowledge of 70s and 80s music. What it does do better than the first one, in my opinion, however, is the fact that it doesn't have the song from the trailer in the film. That way, if you've watched the trailer a few times, you won't be taken out of the movie when the song comes on. Because it doesn't. As far as the laughs are concerned, yeah, it's a pretty funny movie. I mean, I found myself laughing constantly, in fact, more frequently than in the first one. I know humor is subjective, but trust me, if you're in the right mood, you'll really get a kick out of this one. In short, lots of fun ideas contributing to lots of great laughs. As for the action, well, there are lots of laser guns and explosions. And you guessed it, lots of computer-generated effects left, right, and center. Surprisingly though, that didn't really affect me. The CGI was really just a natural progression of the weird and wonderful otherworldly feel the film has going for it. And there are a lot of creative and witty ideas thrown into the film's visual spectacle. And honestly, a lot of it would look really odd if they tried to pull it off practically. For me, the climax of the original film left something to be desired. But this time, the action-packed finale really got my blood pumping. It was enthralling to watch. But more importantly, said action is actually a natural extension of what we really care about here. The characters. The misfit outlaws from the first film are now a gloriously dysfunctional family. We get to love them as a group, but also individually. Most of the characters have their own compelling arcs in this film. The rest of them just have a fun time, and so do we with them. What I liked more about them in this film was that we got to dive deeper into their characters, and we got more of their crazy antics. Now, I wouldn't call Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a masterpiece, but it sure is sensational. And definitely worth watching in theaters. It's another success for Marvel. Gee, these guys are frustratingly competent. Anyway, enough from me. Till next time.
The Motion Picks.